Hello and welcome back. Hello and welcome back to Civilization 5 Brave New World as Ethiopia. Last time we put down two more cities. This city and this city. I will not try to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce these properly. So yeah, I think I did the turn last time, or maybe not. I haven't attacked with this guy yet. But either way, I'm going to continue the assault on this barbarian encampment and my quest to get a better archer. Well, it's not really a quest, it's just a goal. There's a difference. So yeah. Alright, so, really, this time, in the next few parts, we're going to start improving our infrastructure, so we'll be able to take on Byzantium properly, not, like, luckily, with overwhelming them with huge military that they never saw coming. We actually need to do this properly. We need to declare war. We have to do all of that. And I would actually like to get quite a bit of XP on the units I'm going to use. And I'd also like to not lose any units in general. So, I mean, that's just a goal, really. And that is something I will try and fulfill over the next few parts. Alright, so you've declared war. You've bombarded. My computer's actually pretty much lagging like crazy. It's insane. And also, I'm on the top of the leaderboard, which is very interesting. I do have 4 cities, though. That is going to explain some things. Alright. No. I'm not giving you 4 gold per turn. The money I have is needed. So, be patient, and maybe I'll give you some. After I've destroyed you. Alright, hopefully nothing spawns. Alright, nothing did spawn. Very, very good. Very good at all. And I will get this worker. I remember losing a worker. That's very interesting. I kept him. That's very, very interesting, actually. Alright, so our production here isn't great. I will admit. We are getting a farm here, yes. I will eventually choose it. So where are we working? We're working here and here. Why don't I work that tile? That'll give me some extra production, and I'll still grow it around the same rate. So, and it did cut quite a bit in the way of turns off this city, and I think a granary would be in our best interest for the wheat, so we can get a little bit more food out of this. We're going to get, I think, 4 food out of this in the end. Alright, so policy. Alright, I think there's nothing really for us to do. I mean, I don't really want to go into any of these. I think I might as well be finishing off tradition here. So I'll get some more growth in my first 4 cities. And I'll also get free aqueducts everywhere, which is very nice. So I will get aristocracy. So my cities will start growing a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker. Oh man, I was hoping I could put a city down there. I guess I'll have to deal with it. Alright, so what I'm thinking of doing with this worker is to go and build a quarry on this marble. Just for that a little bit of extra happiness that I'm going to need. Especially if I'm going to grow at the rate I am. So move over there, I'm going to meet this city-state. Alright, it's Malacca. Very nice. And you will head up onto this hill. Oh, there's ruins here. Holy. Ha! That's interesting. Well, hopefully I'll get a tech. That would be very nice, actually, to get a tech, or some culture, or a little bit of culture, or some faith. That would also be very nice. But eventually, I'll get all of those things. Alright, and I'm also thinking of getting another scout. Alright. So, then a small culture pop, that's not bad. I'll cut a couple of turns off. My policy. Alright, so I think I'm going to get a road. Another run to that city. Alright, and then I will route to there. Alright, hopefully nothing gets in the way. Alright, my capital. Happiness isn't going to be an issue early on, so I think I'm going to hold off on my settler, but I will get a scout. We just to go down to the south. I'm going to put him on auto explore again. And now hopefully the AI doesn't cross the river, because it's sort of impractical to have the river, because then I'll have to get engineering. And I really don't want to do that. Well, it's good to have, I just don't want to do it at the moment. Alright, so let's see how we're doing in terms of demographics. I think that's really important. So we're last in literacy. That's very nice. We're 9th in approval, 9th in soldiers. We are 1st in GNP, which is nice. We have a lot of gold. We're 3rd in land. That's interesting. Alright, cool. So I'll put this guy back into my land so I can upgrade him. Alright, I will produce down here. I am going to need a lot in the way of science, especially since I'm last in literacy. Alright, so where am I working? I don't have much production. I do need a worker down here. Which, yeah, I'm going to need a lot of workers, actually, at this rate. But, yeah, I think the tiles as they are fine, really. If this forest just produced one more food, that would have been helpful, so I can move this tile over. But okay. All my cities are actually relatively, the same size, which is very curious. I know normally, like, my capital and my second city are like the 2 biggest cities in my capital, in my empire, and then I have a bunch of other cities that are like small. They're like 13, 14. And my capital is like 30, and my second city is 20 pop, or something like that. That's usually what happens. All right, cool. You will construct a quarry. You will upgrade, because it is needed, and you're gonna get scouting 1 for that extra visibility. And you will head down here for now. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find India. Alright, cool. So we have 3 workers for 4 cities. I'd like to keep a worker around for every city, but my capital is gonna need a worker, and I'm sending most of my workers up here because of roads and things. I'd also like to get a bit bigger military, so that's probably what I'll do. I'll get a spearman quickly. Alright, where else? Up here. You will build a watermill. I just simply need it. The extra production and the extra food is amazing early game. So therefore, I will get it. Alright, Siam does this a lot. They always protect each other like crazy. Protect city-states and such. Which that's usually what the AI does with it. I don't know about higher up, like here, but... Alright, cool. So we get the Writer's Guild, the Parthenon, which I think has already been built, the Amphitheater, which is useful, and the National Epic, which is also pretty good. So, we have another city with Eastern Orthodoxy inside of it, which is very nice. Yes, you'll head down to the front. And Cape Town and Mombasa. Alright, that's okay. I don't really care for city-states right now. Someone's built the Great Lighthouse. Oh. This is glitchy because I can't actually change it, which is weird. Like, if I right-click, it does nothing, but if I left-click, nothing happens. Fine, I'll give you 5 gold per turn. You'll give me 5 gold per turn. Alright, I have to keep track of how many resources I actually have. For reasons, because I don't want to lose happiness stupidly. Because I traded one off. I have a complete cotton monopoly, don't I? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cotton around. Well, I am now East Asia in the real world. Because textiles, if this was real life, textiles would probably be my industry in real life. But luckily this is Civ, so no, it's not. And you did cross the river. Why have you done that? It's very interesting. Anyway, so we do have a lot queued up. Let me quickly remind myself what I did. So I am rushing civil service, which is a pretty good idea, I guess. Yeah, these texts are going to go by quickly. And then I'm going up to education, right? Yeah. Alright, that's totally acceptable. Alright, cool. You're gonna head around. Because we need to discover the rest of these civs. Interesting. Riga isn't actually expanding down here. Down towards the natural wonder, yeah. Sorry guys, I can't think today. I am a bit tired, but I had to record. Alright, so now what's here? Oh, a lake. The extra scouting is actually not bad. Alright, so you'll stay alert. Down here, I actually have a pretty good force in the way of defense. Now, I'm wondering, how am I gonna do on troops after everything else grows? I'm about to get 2 city pops. Riga under attack from barbarians. Very interesting. I'm not helping them because I don't need to. There's nothing. Ooh, there's an archer there. Actually, I'm gonna head down the other way. Ooh, my luck has some gems. Alright, so we will get rough terrain because Byzantium is in mostly rough terrain. And I usually like getting rough terrain on the infantry. Knights are usually you get open terrain on like knights because knights are best in open terrain. That is it is a very true fact. So therefore, if someone put like a city down there, I would probably use knights against it because they're so maneuverable and they can do hit and runs, which are also pretty useful. All right, cool. So how am I doing in troops now? I'm still an 8th. Wow, 1 unit did that. That's very interesting. So that means there isn't a lot of there isn't a huge military. I think this world isn't. I have a feeling isn't going to be very military friendly. Gee, no one's been down there. That's very interesting. All right, I'll be in position next turn with the spearman. All right, we got another city pop. We are growing really fast, actually. Oh my, you're already there? Well, yeah, considering your cities are gigantic, I mean, that sort of explains everything. Alright, I'm going for those ruins. Alright. Alright, so you have that done, so you will now head into the city, and then you'll head down to our capital, just to help improve it. And then this worker will stay here, this worker will go here. Actually, I'll take this worker and draw a road down, because I do need roads everywhere for the extra cash. It is always helpful to have a lot of money. I wonder who the other civs are. You have found you founded Judaism in your cities. Wow. But I am actually growing faster than Constantinople is, which is actually very interesting. Alright, also, when I'm in the jungles, I will actually get some extra viewing range, so it will be regular. Ooh, which city? Oh, I think it was, which one was it? I don't know. It was definitely not my capital. I think it was either, Adwa or Harar, or something like that. That got me. Alright, so here, we need a library out of you. We need a lot of signs. Alright, cool, so you will continue heading down. Actually, you will move out here and build a road. And you will fortify. And you will head into the jungle. Ooh, apparently we don't. That's really annoying. But this continent's really long and snaky. It's going to be hard to do anything with it. I will be able to take Byzantium. That's probably what I'll do. But there aren't any other civs that are near me. I don't think it would be realistic for me to get, go for a domination victory. Ooh, there's a civ down there. Oh, it's Assyria. Oh, man. So I'm gonna get an embassy with you. You are close, but you do have a lot of jungle in between us. That's not nice. I don't like Assyria being in my games. Oh wow, their capital is really close. Huh. Hopefully they start expanding. You build a road. And you're gonna lose your route too, aren't you? Yeah, no. Right. You're gonna go all the way down. See, look at I lose all my movement points when I cross over a river, which is annoying. And then I'm trying to think. So I think this worker is probably gonna head down to this city because this my capital is pretty good in the way of improvements, but this city is lacking in that. I think I may need 4 workers. That would be annoying. Alright, cool, you're moving back down here. Alright, Vatican City. You have a pretty big military, actually. I'd like to know. Okay, move it to the capital and Route 2. And then I'll actually queue up another worker. I'd like 1 worker per city. It's actually a very good idea to have. That's so you can actually get a lot of improvements done. Eventually you'll get to a point where you're going to get enough culture where your borders expand faster than your workers can improve. Excuse me? Your workers can improve them. So that's actually not a very good position to be in. Actually, I'm going to check my demographics, see where Assyria is in all this. Okay, they're not first in literacy, which is very, very interesting. But I did go up in terms of soldiers, though. But Constantinople is going to be a pain, because I can only get 2 catapults there. Or trebuchets, I'm probably going to attack with trebuchets. Well, I can get 4 here. It's very, very interesting, actually, how the game is going to play out. Alright, so we get catapults, courthouses, and hanging gardens. Nothing very special, so I'm going to auto-explore you. Because I don't have the patience for this. Oh my, your second city is bigger than your first. And you built the hanging gardens. That's not nice. And the oracle. Wow. I think we may have problems with this area. Alright, cool. My capital in my 3rd city is going to grow again. I'm actually losing quite a bit of happiness. Now, why are you doing that? God, I don't question, don't ask me how the AI works in this game. I will never figure it out. There's just no hope for me to do so. Alright, I have a city connection. So you're down here. I'm going to bring you around, and I'm going to build farms on all of these floodplains. Again, to get my city to grow faster. And then, after that, I'm going to probably improve most of my mines. But I think this worker is going to have to alternate between these 2 cities, because I just simply don't have the workers for it right now. Alright, cool, I got another city connection. So now I'm producing quite a bit more gold per turn. Quite a lot of gold per turn, actually, 22. Early game, that's pretty good. Okay, and everything is actually pretty, half decent in the way of balance, because everything now I'm costing me the same. Which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, I don't know. I mean, again, I'll have to see. Alright, so my next city that's going to grow is my 3rd, and then my 2nd, and then my 1st city is going to grow. Which is very interesting. Alright, how much food are you outputting right now? I have to do some micro, by the way. Eventually. Yeah, so this worker is probably going to get that pasture down there. And that's it for luxuries that I have. I could probably trade some away. But alright, I'm nervous. I'm wondering what you're going to do. Because I think you're going to probably declare war on me. You never said anything against me. But, ooh, what? Technological advancements. That's very, very good. Alright, cool. You're going to build a pasture. And I got an amphitheater, and then I'm going to get another worker. soon enough, and it's gonna head up here to help out. But I don't think the culture in these cities are actually very good. They're not, and therefore it's gonna take me a little while to get all of my borders popping. All right, cool. So I could either build a holy site or spread my religion. I think, how many followers do you have here? 3. So you're about to take over. And how much pressure is being emanated out of my capital? 52. So I'm going to move down to Malacca to help with spreading my religion there. And then I'll probably keep the Great Prophet around just to help out with, just in case the Byzantines start invading my land with religion, with their religion, which is inferior to ours, because ours is better. Because, yeah. All right, the barbarian turns are taking very long. All right, cool. So we're gonna get a mint, market, and the Petra. And the Petra's probably already been built because that's such a good wonder. It's actually an amazing wonder. All right, who's enhanced? Hinduism. I think, yeah, it has to be India. There has to be an India in this game. But right, I think I found the southern coast of my continent, finally. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna do some micro this turn. Alright, cool. So, what are you working? I'm actually gonna just de-employ everybody. Alright, cool. How much food am I losing? 14. Alright, so we're obviously going to work the highest food tiles possible. So this tile, alright, these 2 tiles alone have halved the amount of food deficit that I have. I think I'm going to work all 3 of these tiles just for that extra bit of gold. I'm stagnating right now. I'm going to keep a guy working there. Because of the extra food, I'm going to keep a guy working here. For the extra food. And then I'm going to keep a guy up there for that production. And then I'm going to keep a guy working on these food tiles. Because, and I'm going to work this. Or should I work this guy? I think I'm going to work this guy. And then, since I'll grow quicker, and then I'll put my next guy on the gold. Alright. So, my capital's fine. Ooh, the Colossus in Constantinople, yes? Hold on, we can see this. Yeah. It's a good wonder, actually, to have. But unluckily for me, I can't do anything. Alright, people with the pointiest sticks. Ooh, I'm ahead of both Theodore. Theodore has nothing. I think this would be the best time to attack. Alright, I don't know what they're doing. Why are you doing that? I don't know. Alright, build a farm here as well. Alright, now I'm going to micro the rest of my cities. So, obviously I'm going to take all of these off like normal, usual. Alright, cool. So I'm going to put a guy working there, put a guy here, and put a guy there, because these are one of the highest food-giving tiles. I'm going to put a guy there, for the gold, and then where am I going to put it? So I think I'm going to work that tile, once again, for the extra food. Now I don't have... Ooh, I have very little happiness left, actually. Do I have some spare gold? Let me see. Economics, overview, resources, available resources. So I have 2 available iron, 1 available pearl, and 2 cotton. I can sell my cotton. Alright, cool. So you. Now let me just check something. Okay, no. I was checking if they covet my lands. Okay. You have nothing. Alright. Iroquois. Alright, cool. Do you have anything? Nope, you don't. Oh, I just clicked him again. Oh, great. Alright, so. Washington. Do you have... Am I trading? So, cotton for silver. Alright. Do I already have silver? I don't not. And that'll be the last cotton I have. Alrighty. And then I'm going to micro the rest of my cities next turn. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just want to get some turns done. because the series is actually pretty slow right now. I'm actually aiming for about 25 turns per episode. That's actually a pretty good number to go for. I mean, later on it's going to start slowing down severely, but by then I would have probably done easily more than that. Alright, you, spread. It's already Ethan Orthodox. Alright, so you, I'm going to move back into my land. Alright, so, you. Honestly, I think they're pretty good, but I'm obviously keeping people working there and there. Take that guy off. I don't know. Alright, so food deficit of 3. So there and there. Alright, so I have some extra food. And my production is not bad. So I think I'm going to work you, because that's going to give me some extra food. And I'm going to work this food tile, so I go a little bit quicker after that. Alright, cool. Production here is going to probably go to a market for the extra gold so I can buy more stuff. I probably, in the end, I'm going to buy more units. I keep forgetting to micro this guy. This unit. Now I'm going to take this worker and run him down into this quarry. Alright. Alright, let's do that. The Iroquois are a very good ally to have. They're on the other side of the world, so if they backstab me, it's not a huge deal, so it's nice. It's a good, safe friend to have. Like, for instance, I'm probably never going to have a declaration of friendship with Assyria, or the Byzantines. But alright. So, I'm going to finally micro this, this unit. I keep forgetting. Alright, so off, 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 off. So yes, you're going to work that tile. There's no way I'm not. I'm going to work this, because it's going to give me a lot of food. You're going to work that tile, and then that tile for some extra production, and then this tile. Or, like, whichever tile, really. Or maybe I should work this tile, because of its proximity to the city. Alright, not bad, not bad. Alright, what do you want? Alright, cool. Head back to my city, just in case, once again, I get invaded by another religion, so I can just spread it instantly. Alright, so Assyria has pikemen, but they don't have construction, which is helpful. Everyone's very friendly for the city-states this game. It's very interesting. I've never actually seen that before, like having 3 or 4 civs competing for the same, city-states. I can't talk today, guys. Please, excuse me. Right, cool. You're heading down here. And then, actually, no, you were actually heading up here. So, go, where am I going to work next? Actually, build that. And then, produce out of here. I think we're going to need a market out of here. And then, eventually, I'll start actually investing in Colosseums. First, in my capital, I'll get a Colosseum. I need it. And then I'll probably start building caravans. So, yeah, that's what I'll do. Caravan, Colosseum, and 2 caravans. Alright. And I'll probably purchase some buildings as well. Ooh, someone's already built Machu Picchu. Probably the Indians. Alright, so this city's going to be hard to take. I can already take it. If I'm going to declare war on them, I'll probably invade through here. But this city's going to be rough because of the mountains. Although eventually I'll probably get artillery on the other side of the mountain. That's probably what I'll do. Alright, you're going to build a farm. Simple as that. Alright, nether cities become religious. Cool, so you have a lot of pressure actually coming out of these cities. Alright, and I am going to be able to buy cathedrals in every city pretty soon, which will give me some extra happiness as well. Alright, what's my least developed city? Probably this city up here, but it's growing quickly. All our cities are actually growing pretty fast, which is actually pretty nice. But I'm already going to lose my happiness from him. The next 6 turns, I'm going to lose my happiness, or 7. Alright, cool. Can I purchase anything? Hold on, wrong city. Up here. Can I purchase anything? Alright, I think it would be in my best interest to pick up a Colosseum. So that's what I'll do. Right. What's my next policy? 2 turns from now. Or 3. Whatever. Oh, I'm going to get civil service next turn. And I'll probably go for commerce, for that a little bit of extra gold. I have no interest in going to war right now. I don't have an army. And I will get civil service. I was a bit dumb. I didn't plan this well, so I won't have enough money to upgrade my units, but I guess I'll have to deal with that. And I'll also be able to get open borders. Alright, so we get pikemen, landschnecks, Chichen Itza, open borders, and more food from farms. A beautiful quote that's very stereotypical. Alright, you want me to build a lumber mill, but I'm going to want myself to build a farm. Alright, cool, what is it? Alright. So, alright. And then our next policy is probably going to be commerce. For the extra gold, especially to sustain my units. And then once I go into the Renaissance era, it's going to be all rationalism. Rationalism is just such a good thing to have. You're going to sleep. Alright, and you're going to create a camp for that little bit of extra production. Alright, so last road is going to be about to be built. Alright, cool, I'll get open borders with you. Now, I have to pay attention to this stuff. No one has any culture yet. Which is okay. So that means I don't think this city is going to be, this game is going to be very tourism based. Alright, cool, my road didn't load. That's very nice. So you're going to move there. You're going to build a quarry. Just for that little bit of extra production. I'm about to grow again. That's insane. I'm growing so quickly. I think I'm going to be very, very high up in the population. I'll wait next turn when 2 cities are about to grow. Yeah, but then again, some cities are better than others right now. Like, for instance, this city place was just very temporary. And I may actually put down a 5th city. I don't know. Alright, policy, as I've said, it's going to go for commerce. Because of that little bit of extra gold. And also, Big Ben is pretty good. So I did get a little bit more gold per turn. And now, how am I doing now? Alright, so I'm 6th in literacy, last in approval. That's pretty much to be expected. 8th in troops. 4th in pop. That's pretty good. I'm also 1st in food and GNP. It's very good. I have a pretty good economy, actually. Well, then again, Babylon did... the Empire of Babylon in real life did actually spawn in one of these areas. They were in a double floodplain area, so that does sort of make sense that that I'm getting big. And also, I think I'm one of the biggest cities in the world right now. I'm bigger than Constantinople, Assur, and Nineveh is, I don't know how to pronounce it, don't criticize me, is about the same size. The capital of the Iroquois is pretty small. And what about you? Oh, you're not as big as me either. So there's one city in the world bigger than me that I know of. And I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Where's my scout? Oh my, you have your siege towers. Oh, these are really cool, actually. I love the animation. Right, and my capital and 2 other cities are about to grow. Alright, I have 0 happiness right now. 0. I think it's better I stop growth. Do I have enough gold? I do. Okay. Alright, so now how am I doing? Alright, I'm still 8th in troops. 8th in literacy now. Wow. It's so random. I better stop, like, abusively checking these things. So I am actually going to stop growth in my cities because I don't have the happiness for it. I just simply don't. I can't sustain it. I'm going to get a Colosseum pretty... Actually, no. I'm going to avoid growth in these 2 cities. Alright. And I'll keep growing in my other cities. In my 2 main cities. And I will queue up a Colosseum. Just for that extra happiness. Alright, you. You're probably going to go up here and get some more cotton so we can trade a bit more in the way of stuff. Right, so what am I doing right now? I'm getting... Alright, from pearls, gold, silver, marble, and cotton. That means any other thing I get. I'm actually going to see if I can get this cotton hooked up so I can trade with Siam. So I can, again, get the extra happiness. I'm eating away at my happiness reserves. It's insane. And I'm going to get libraries in every city pretty soon. So I think I actually should queue up a national college before that. And I'm going for education next, too. Now, I am going to hold off on Oxford. Alright, where are you going to next? Chichen Itza's already been built. Holy crap. That's insane. That's actually really crazy. Alright, I am now the biggest city in the world. Simple as that. But India is probably going to get huge. India is known for being big in my games. Because India receives half the unhappiness from its citizens, which is annoying because it usually ends up with a lot of happiness. Alright, I am going to finish this turn off, and then I'm going to have to leave you guys. It's been very long. Alright, and, I'm beginning to lose my voice. You're going to head down to this column, again, to trade. Alright, cool. Thank you for watching this episode of Civilization 5 Brave New World as Ethiopia. Like, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you next time.